Most first off, the relationship I have with Skip, Coach Rick Forney, we talked a good bit over through the season, and then we had a nice conversation as I was leaving at the end of the year. And when he called back, it was a great call. We reconnected, and he just talked about the team he wants to put on the field this year, and it got me really excited about coming back, and also the atmosphere there, the facilities, the staff, everything's top notch. And after experiencing my first year in independent ball, I definitely felt that that was probably the best place to play out of all the places that I played this whole year. That was a blast. Just for them to be able to, first off, come watch me play. It's always nice to have some familiar faces in the stands. And then for them to be in a beautiful city right there in St. Paul with that brand new stadium, they thought it was first class. And then with us, kind of have a little rivalry with them being in the same division. There was some good ball games played right there between two very good teams. Unfortunately, we didn't come out on top of it, but they really enjoyed the atmosphere, and it was kind of like a mini family reunion for most of them to get up there and be able to see me play at the same time. Yes, well, Josh, I actually met him, I think my junior year when I went on my visit to Auburn. He was at Auburn, and we kind of met then. And then this past couple of years, we fit at the same place back home. And this past year when he got home, we've been hanging out a good bit, and I consider him a good friend of mine. And he invited us up and said, "You know, come on up. We'll have sideline passes. We'll get to enjoy the Iron Bowl." With myself being an Alabama fan, the only rule was I couldn't wear Alabama colors, and so I said I can do that. Just wear the neutral colors. But he's a great guy and had a great season, man. And I just enjoy talking the game with him. He's what I call a baseball junkie and just lives and breathes baseball. Yeah, we did. We definitely did. He was, I mean, he was excited with what they did. I came up a little bit short there, but he definitely feels like they'll have another strong year this year. I mean, that offense is just so explosive that you never know when they can go out there and put up 8 to 12 runs. So, but he was excited. He said they just came up a little short. The Royals are playing good ball, just like they have been all year, and hopefully they get back to in the playoffs again next year. Probably so. I would say that it's funny that you mentioned back when the family was visiting. I had a leadoff home run against St. Paul, and it was fun because I could hear there was a little section cheering in that big stadium, and it was definitely the family there, right there by the dugout. So that was a pretty cool moment. It's always nice to lead off a game like that, as well as to have them there to actually witness it live in person. That would probably be the best moment of the season for me. Yeah, I definitely took some time off. I usually take about a month or two to kind of just take a mental break as well as a physical break and let the body heal, and then get back to working out, and then get back to hitting. And luckily, I'll be able to hit with Josh here soon, and just kind of be a sponge and take in everything that he talks about with the swing. And I'm anxious to get that going, but as well as I'm a big football fan, so I spend a lot of my off season watching football and cheering on some certain teams like Alabama. Yes, I do. Myself, as well as two partners, we have a baseball academy down here. It's called Southern Elite Athletics, and we have five travel ball teams as well as private lessons. So it was good to be able to see the kids once I got back home again. We kind of picked up right where we left off last year, and they had some good. They were able to watch some highlights and some videos of the swing, so they were excited as well as the accolades of coming with an all-star as well as winning the batting champion. They were, really ate that up, and they want to see the trophy, and it's pretty cool just talking the game with them. Yeah, I do. Most of the time, keep in touch with Casey. We're in a fantasy football league together, so we always talk between us, and there's about 12 other guys in there. And we talk to Reggie, Nick Jackson, Brad Boyer, and those are the main guys I really talk to. And then I spend most of my time actually talking to, I call him the director of clubhouse operations, Mr. Jamie Sampson. So him and Jake and Stevie, we were all in a group text that we text back and forth. So Casey didn't answer in 1,000, so I could go halfway, like 500. But let's just say I expect I try to get Skip to bring in the fence a little bit to help me out on that right field because it seems like only righties can put him out there. But let's hopefully we'll try to get double digits this year. So that's the goal. Yes, but it's nothing like y'all have there. So our snow, it will shut down the whole state if it gets about an inch. So luckily we don't deal with it too much. I've been to Green Bay, Wisconsin to visit my aunt and got to go sledding and all that stuff. So that was a good experience as well as catch a Packer game. But that was the most snow I've ever been a part of. I'm gonna come in ready to play from the get go. I always say where I finished up is when I started off a little slow. That it was I came on a late tear towards the end of the year, and so I'm hoping to get it going from the get go now that I've been there for a year and know what to expect, and just expect some exciting plays out there. And I'm all about just being athletic as possible. So whether it's running the bases, hitting, running, getting doubles, triples, making plays in the outfield. It's just going to be exciting to watch. I'm ready to see what the team's all about.